Okay, so we'll talk about the Jason universe thing that I keep hearing about, but I haven't really looked much into it. But here's what I will say. I'm finally glad after what fucking after almost 20 years, we finally got Jason back into we finally got Jason back. However, we are still waiting on Freddy Krueger to come back. So I'm not sure what's going on with that whole thing, but here we go. It's basically for those. I believe the lawsuit was from the creator of. I forget what the lawsuit was about. I forget what the lawsuit was about. I go and look more into it, but apparently it was the creator from the original, and then the one who had like the characters. They kind of like were fighting over who stole what from who. So I think, but I can always like look more into this anyway. Jason Universe. Jason Universe kicks off an era of expansion for the Friday the 13th franchise. To give fans new entertainment, gaming, immersive experiences, merchandise, and more for years to come. In celebration of the 45th anniversary, Jason Universe partnered with Universal Halloween Horror Nights, Call of Duty, Fortnite, San Diego Comic Con, and Mike P. Nelson, Greg Nicotero, I think, Harry Manfredini, and many more throughout 2025 to surprise fans with terrifying and thrilling new experiences. Upcoming projects announced today, including A24's prequel series Crystal Lake, premiering on Peacock and Sky, the 13th theatrical movie and sequel console video game, and for the latest news information, I'll tell you to follow Jay-Z on social media. So that basically is basically he's pretty much back in the limelight and it's really good. However, I don't like I'm really glad the it'll be interesting to see how the Crystal Lake series comes out, how it's gonna be. We'll see. However, sequel console video game. My guess this will be a sequel to the Friday the 13th the game. I hope so. Because for those who don't know, there was a planned DLC which was for Jason X, which would have had Uber Jason and the ship. I've never seen Jason X. I've only seen the first five Friday the 13th movies, so I didn't see Jason X. But yeah, I think I mean are they going to like redo Friday the 13th the game? Like how's that gonna work? Well, I guess we'll see. Horror Inc. Horror Inc. led by Rob and Ronnie Bartamian is the creator of Friday the 13th franchise. Also known as the two original Friday the 13th, with the original Friday the 13th theatrical release on May 9th, 1980. Over the years, 12 movies, a TV series, two documentaries, two video games, and countless comics, collaborations, costumes, and collectibles have made summer camp and hockey masks both terrifying and fun. As just became a household name, the franchise grew to be one of the most prolific and successful horror franchises of all time. And into 2024, the Bart Samian family launched Jason Universe to usher in a new era for the Friday the 13th universe, offering fans entertainment, gaming, immersive experiences, merchandise, and more for years to come. For the latest news, yeah, I think everything is gonna end in this probably. So, Bob Barsamian, I think, and he's also the executive producer of Horror Inc. President of Horror Inc., a driving force behind Friday the 13th franchise for more than 30 years. Under his leadership, the iconic series has grown into a global entertainment powerhouse, culminating into the creation of Jason Universe, the bold cross-platform vision that brings Jason Voorhees to fans through film, TV, gaming, consumer products, and more. A longtime steward of the franchise, Bart Bosmian helped shape its legacy early on as producer of the Friday the 13th final chapter. Today he continues to guide the franchise's future, overseeing the strategic direction and creative expansion of the brand across all media platforms. He's also executive producer for Inc., leading the modern life of the iconic Friday the 13th franchise. Since 2022, he has played a key role in shaping the next era as a third generation steward of the company behind Jason Voorhees' 45-year legacy. And he's expected is spearheading an expansion of the legendary franchise into film, television, and games, immersive experiences, and merchandise, working with industry partners including NBC Universal and A24 to build an expanded Friday the 13th universe. So, yeah, it's basically, he's basically coming back to a bunch of stuff, which is pretty cool. Now, let's go to Wikipedia, if I can find, go to the old-fashioned Wikipedia. Oh, it's, no. Jason Universe. One second. So if you really look at the Jason universe, let me go bring that up real quick actually. So here you go. So there's a Jason. Here we go. Here's a bit more accurate. Here we go. So as you can tell, it's different. Here, let's get a good picture right here real quick. So as you can tell, it's based. Let's say based off of the I say kind of like the part three in a way. Like it looks like the part three slash remake type of mask, where you sort of have like this, but you still have like this part at the top, but it's bigger. It's just thicker. And I think a lot of us, we would just like myself. I love slasher. I really love slasher movies. I was just waiting. We're just waiting for Jason to come back, and he's finally back. He's finally back, which I'm so fucking happy. Yeah, he's finally back, and the Lion Blight, which is great. And I didn't really know the Jason universe, but I don't know. So yeah, I wanted to learn about this. So anyway, that's about it, and I'll see you guys later.